stories are our safe worlds. They're our safeties, our little safeties. So we have a lot of little weird stories. We all do. And when you start talking to people, you find these little weird stories come up about why they're doing things. And this is just something that I've noticed. But often, for example, stories about of how we feel safe are constructed maybe when we're young. When we're little, we construct a story about how to deal with danger. So we have these ways of being in the world that have to do with, when I don't feel safe, this is what I do. And sometimes we don't examine it. And the older we get, the more kind of understanding we can bring to bear on our situations. Sometimes the way we talk about it is we say that when we're children, we recruit as a character a guardian spirit. And there may come a time when that guardian spirit could retire. We can thank them for all the wonderful work they've done keeping us safe. And we can wonder if they can retire. And we can recruit someone, who's younger or different in their approach. Maybe, we use a little more martial arts or poetry or something like that. And we can kind of segue from that feeling that we need this, this soldier with a sword to something else. Maybe just a guy with, a computer who can check people in at the door. How do we feel safe? Often what frustrates people when they're trying to get someone to change a story is it should be obvious. It seems so obvious. It seems like, oh, how could you possibly think that? Or, look, I don't think that, so you shouldn't think that. But there's a respect that we owe a story because it's been put in place after a lot of complicated reasoning and life experience. And it's like uprooting something, and so you have to understand that it's connected to a lot of different arteries and blood vessels, and it can take a lot of respect to change a story, particularly a story of pain, of long time pain, long time suffering. It's been there for a long time, and it's doing something. It's holding something in place. So it's a careful process to remove a story and replace it with another one, or there's a lot of scar tissue and need the bandages ready and need to do it gently.